Hey guys, what's up? It's Lucy, and today I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I will be doing to enter and then stay in what I am calling my hibernation stage for the cold season. Okay, so I got my warm cup of tea. It's called Positive Energy. It's like a tangerine one. Gets me going in the morning. All right, I got my notebook here of all the progress stuff that I've been making, goals and whatnot. So I got these. And so I just kind of wanted to explain what I mean by hibernation stage. So as we know, the cold seasons are upon us, as most of us are already experiencing them. We actually already got our first snowfall. So that was fun. Not everyone was happy, but I liked it. So for a hibernation stage, I wanted to talk about during the cold seasons, I feel like I continue to push myself, and that's Livy over there, by the way. I continue to push myself during this season, and there is a lot to do. You got to keep up a job. If you're a student, you're going to school. If you're a parent, your kids are in school and you're figuring that out. For me personally, I am a student. I work. I'm a manager, and I have bills to pay and all that stuff. So there are definitely things that I have to do. But it's about balancing that stuff out and giving back to myself, making sure I'm rested, making sure that I am giving myself the things that I need to stay energized, but yet still taking it slow and keeping it cozy during the cold seasons. All right, I got my notebook here. So for the first one, I put that I wanted to slow down. Like I mentioned, we're always busy, we're always running, but I wanted to take time to slow down and give myself the time to not be rushing in the morning, but have a cup of tea and make a good breakfast and keep things more relaxed before I go off and do whatever I need to do. So something about slowing down is if you don't remove things from your schedule, then it can be really hard to find time. So for me, I was working almost 30 hours a week. I'm a student, like there's a lot going on. Granted, I am part-time in school right now, but still I have homework, I have classes, there's family stuff, and I wanted to be there for them. But to help myself have time to do dishes, to maybe just sit down and do a puzzle, maybe not rush homework, but actually take time to be able to read it. I took some hours off of work, as much as I could, but still be able to make enough money that I needed to do. So that allowed me more time to just slow down and give back to myself and help give myself more energy. All right, so the next one that I have on here is pamper myself. I need to be pampering myself. I need to be taking care of myself, and not just like, yeah, I brushed my teeth and I washed my face today. No, I want to do more to help myself feel good, help myself feel beautiful, help myself feel not sore after work. So I went and got myself a pedicure, but like 40 minutes of it was like a foot spa and massage, and that was absolutely amazing. And I was able to perform at work so much better the next day because my feet weren't in horrible pain. Like just treating myself to different things. It could be as simple as taking 20 minutes to put on some nice relaxing music and bake some cookies or draw a picture. You're never too old to color. And like I went through my closet and I got rid of a lot of clothes that just no longer made me feel good, and I got some new stuff, and now I feel so much better every day with my new clothes and my new style and things that make me feel good about me. So pampering myself in that way, as going beyond just doing the basics, hygienes, make sure you eat that day, doing more to actually make it a treat as opposed to just taking care of yourself. The third thing that I put for my hibernation stage is that I wanted to eat warm meals at home. I wanted to eat healthier and not be on the go so much, so I'm not eating out as much. I want to actually take time. Again, this goes along with the slowing down, taking time out of my schedule to actually make good, nutritious warm meals from home. I made soup, which was so good. I made meatloaf and mashed potatoes and corn the other night, and that was just a treat to come home to and make after a long day of work. It was delicious. But seeing that I feel so much better when I'm making good meals for myself, that I feel like I'm treating myself, because it can be difficult to find time and energy to cook that much. But seeing how great it makes me feel, and I just feel more fulfilled and accomplished when I do it. So that was kind of a smaller thing, but it makes all the difference. The fourth thing that I put, and I briefly mentioned it, but I want to go into it more, is wearing clothes and styles that suit me, that make me feel good, that make me feel confident, because for so long I had clothes that I had for years, and there's nothing wrong with those clothes. I just definitely didn't feel like that was me now. I definitely didn't feel confident in them. So I got myself some new clothes, not a ton, but just some new things to mix and match with what I currently have that I do still like, and allowing myself to feel good in my body, because my body is always changing. I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna gain weight, I'm gonna lose it again, I'm gonna gain it again. I am sometimes very strong, sometimes I'm very soft, and it fluctuates throughout life, and that's just how it goes. And I want to allow myself to know that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, and to give my body the appreciation and to give my body the appreciation through the clothes that I'm wearing, to say, whatever stage that I'm in, my body deserves to feel comfortable in what I'm wearing. My body deserves to feel good and beautiful, and I want to do that, because when I walk out of the house in an outfit I don't like, the day doesn't go great, because I'm constantly focusing on, gosh, I feel like I look so ridiculous right now, or I just don't even feel like myself right now. But when I walk out of the house with an outfit that I love, that I feel like looks good on me, that is a color that brings out my eyes and my smile, then I feel so much better throughout that day. And I feel better about my body. And as someone who's struggled with so many different things, with being okay with my body and accepting it the way it is, feeling good about it and feeling connected to it, like, yes, how I am right now, what I'm putting on my body right now is me. That's so important. And so I am finally prioritizing that, and I'm going to allow myself to know that that is important, and to give back to my body and have the clothes that I put on it be a thank you for everything that it does for me, because it does a whole lot for me. All right, number 5, and this one is so important for the cozy seasons, for the hibernation seasons, for the cold time of year, because naturally our bodies are just slowing down because there's less sunshine, there isn't heat that is drawing us to go outside, is prioritize rest. Oh my goodness, please, 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 the much needed rest. So I pushed myself way too much the past 2 years, and this year I'm like, nope, that's the last time I'm going to do that. I am not responsible for the expectation of other people. I can take things at a slower pace if I need to. Some days I'm hustling, I'm going, and I get so much done. And other days I wake up and I'm like, that's just not it. That's not gonna be today. And I am allowing myself to be able to do that. So if I need to take a day off of work because I have nothing to give, so be it. If I need to just take a break from doing chores that night, and I'm gonna sit and get a nice cup of tea, my tea, and read a book, then I'm gonna do that. If I know that I need extra sleep, which I have been doing a lot lately, going to bed a whole lot earlier, and by a whole lot I mean like 3-4 hours earlier, I have been creating a better bedtime schedule. So I've been going to bed at like 9:30 every night, 9:30 to 10 o'clock every night, where I used to be in bed by like midnight, if not later. And I'm sleeping so much better. I feel so much better in the mornings. I wake up earlier so I have more time to get stuff done, and I'm giving myself the rest that I really, really need. I know what happens when I don't allow myself rest, and I never, ever, ever want to have that happen again. And so I need to take the time to do it. Similar to going back to the slow down section, is like actually removing things from my life so I can fill it with more relaxing, peaceful activities or doing nothing at all. All right, number 6, balancing fun and responsibilities. Like I said, I am a student. I am a manager at my work. I have siblings that I try to be there for, that I try to see when I can. I have a dog. I'm in a relationship. Like, there's a lot of things that take up my time, and I'm not complaining. I choose all of them, and I love a lot of the things and responsibilities that are in my life. But I don't want what I feel like I need to be doing to be the only thing that I'm doing. I need to also give myself things that are fun. And I was doing that for a while, but then I felt like I was just prioritizing fun things. And then all of a sudden, homework wasn't getting done the way it should have been getting done, and dishes were piling up, and I was just not balancing it the way that I should. So I want to keep up with my responsibilities in a timely manner so that I'm not stressing about it, but also making time for activities that are fun. For example, like sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to do dishes right now, but I really want to come home and just watch a movie and eat food after work because it's going to be a long shift and I know I'm going to be tired. So guess what? I'm getting up in the morning and I'm going to do the dishes so that I can have that fun time for me later. And I know that seems so simple, and some people have that discipline like down, but for a lot of us, I know that it can be so hard. Like, it's a lot easier said than done. So I want to allow myself fun time with family, with friends, with myself, and like not just once a week, like once a day, if not more, because life is not just work and school and responsibilities. We need to allow ourselves to be happy throughout the day and give ourselves things that is really fun and exciting, but also getting our things done. So that is something that I've been working on, that I'm doing excuse me, that I'm doing better with. And so that is something that I wanted to add, because even though it is a season for slowing down, it is a season for self-care. We still have to be realistic with the expectations that we have. The expectations that we have and the responsibilities that we have. All right, number 7 out of 9, we're getting there. I want to be staying active for the sake of feeling energized, feeling good, and being happy. I am not going to be active or working out or anything for the sake of being skinny anymore, for the sake of thinking I have to do it out of shame, and that's not the case for everyone, but that is something that I have in my history that I know I have a tendency to do. So I want to stay active for positive reasons, for motivations that I know will really help me, and I have been, and it's been so much fun. I want to find something that makes me so happy when I do it, and also gives my body the activity that it needs, the movement that it needs. And guys, I have been going to the gym so much more. Like, I went to the gym more days than I didn't this past week, and I am feeling the best that I have in so long. 1, because I proved to myself I can do it. 2, I found the things at the gym that I actually really enjoy doing. 3, it lets me listen to music or podcast, and I get a little bit of me time, and I get to wear a cute outfit and feel good about myself. And when I don't go to the gym, I'm doing like 15 to 30 minutes of a yoga session at home, and that's also making me feel amazing, because I didn't want to push too far to the point of burnout, especially because I want to keep this up. So I'm allowing myself rest days too, but still doing something that is active, doing something that I like, and is making my body also feel good and energized during that time. So find that thing that is for you. Maybe it's swimming, so get a pass at your YMCA or whatever pool is by you and do laps a few times a week. Maybe you love biking. Maybe it's, I don't know, we're getting to the cold season. Maybe you love skiing. Maybe you love lifting or just doing at-home workouts. Maybe you're one of those people who just absolutely loves a core burning workout and that's what you do. I mean, hey, all props to you. Good on you for that one. But whatever it is that makes you really happy and keeps you moving, give yourself that, because I promise, you're gonna feel so much better. And so that one, I can say I've already started and I am reaping the benefits of it already just in 1 week. So that one, I am so happy that I've been doing that. All right, number 8 is clear mind, clear spirit, and clear intentions. I'm gonna read this part because I think it was well put on the paper. So it says, I feel as though I've lost touch with my spiritual practice. I've become less intentional with my mindful and spiritual life. I can know what I believe, but I'm not implementing it into my life, so what good does it do? I want to journal more. I want to pray with intentions. I want to give thanks for all the amazing things that I have. I will push myself to learn, grow, and pour into my life. What do I have if my spirit dies? I will journal my gratification. I can't talk. I will journal all of my gratitudes, everything that I'm thankful for, and try to practice this before bed or in the morning. I will give thanks for the wonderful life that I have. I may not be able to do this every single day, but at least once per week as a recentering of my mind, spirit, and intentions. I will sit down and take time to reflect, refocus, and fill my spiritual cup. And I will also be listening to uplifting music, which I have been doing that. I definitely want to do this more. But that is something that I've been slowly getting back to. Because again, it's like, I can know what I believe, but if I'm not implementing that into my life, if I'm not growing, if I'm not learning more, if I'm not sitting down and being like, what are my intentions right now? What is it that I need to do to help clear my mind, to help clean up my spirituality and my faith this week? And so that is something that I really want to focus on. And the bit that I have been able to do it so far has been so nice, especially the uplifting music, because listening to that while you're in the car, driving to and from all the things that you have to do, it's been so great and keeps me in a positive mood. All right, number 9, the last thing that I have on here is it's okay to do or be what makes you happy. You do not need permission from other people. And I wrote that as in a way for me to know, so it's like I can do and be what makes me happy. I do not need permission from other people. This part said, I used to be so myself. I wore what I enjoyed, loved my hobbies, and the friends that made me feel joyful and energized. I liked what I liked, and I was imaginative and creative and silly. But then I got older, and the pressure to fit in, to be cool, to be liked by boys, it all became more important. I felt I needed to be mature and responsible. And those things aren't bad. It's not bad. But it needs to be in a way where I am still myself. And unfortunately, it became where it kind of just took over who I am. So I'm going to fix that. I am only going to do the things that I know are good for me, that make me more of myself. And I don't need to focus on what culture or society tells me to be. If it is what goes along with the society and culture and that's what makes me really happy, cool. If it's not, that's okay. I am going to go to parks and still hang out with my siblings and still be like a little kid sometimes. Sometimes you need to have imagination and creativity and like being artistic and have that be the focus of that moment in your life, because those things are what's going to keep you, as people say, keep you young, but I think it keeps you hopeful. It keeps you at ease and easygoing and down to earth. And I don't want to be uptight anymore. I don't want to be prioritizing things that don't make me happy. I don't want to change myself into something that I know I'm not. So I'm going to allow myself to do and be the things that make me happy. And yeah, so that's kind of what I've got. So in this hibernation season, in taking time for myself to prioritize my needs and settling down a bit, taking things a little bit slower, pampering myself, giving back to my body through the clothes that I wear, the activities that I do, feeding into my spiritual life, continuing to learn and grow in my faith and my intentions, knowing what it is that I believe, but still learning. These are the things that I will be focusing on during the cold and cozy seasons. There's always times to be crazy and going and traveling and doing exciting things, but to me that's more of like a summer thing. And right now it's dark by 5 p.m. I'm not going out and doing crazy stuff. I'm gonna go grocery shopping and I'm gonna come home and I'm going to make a cozy meal and I'm gonna do homework and read a good book and I'm gonna stay comfortable and cozy because my body and my mind and my spirit deserves time of rest, time of peace, and that is what I want to be focusing on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different. I don't do a ton of sit down videos. Please let me know if you like these because I am interested in doing more of them, and I love just sitting down and talking with you guys, sharing what I've been up to, and also it's just fun for me to like look back at past videos and see where I was at that point in my life. And so I hope you guys have a great November and that and as we're going into December soon, you guys have a great holiday season. And yeah, just let me know if you guys liked this type of video. And yeah, that's about all that I've got for you. I'm going to make some breakfast and get ready for work. But all right, you guys have a great day and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.